I grew up in a small town in Colombia, and when I was around 14 years old, so I decided to join the Army as soon as I finished my high school. Because for me, it was like a best decision to serve in the country that I was born. This is the right thing to do, and also based on all the issues that we had in Colombia. So one way to protect the people is to serve in the military. So when I was in the Colombian Army, so I was an infantry soldier. I was a platoon sergeant. So one of the challenges that I faced when I was in the Colombian Army was the little resources that we had to accomplish the mission. Based on those challenges that I faced when I was in the Colombian Army, so I became a better leader. I was more responsible. I was not only taking care of my soldiers, but also taking care of the civilian population. When I was in Tolemaida, I was in one of the quick response force that whatever happens in Colombia, so we were able to go over there and assist and minimize the threat and support the civilian population. So one of the happiest moments is not only when you accomplish the mission, it was when you put the population on safe areas. And also when the population come to you and say, "Oh, thank you for what you did. I'm proud of the Army, and thanks for everything you do for us." That's something that means a lot. When I was in the Colombian Army, so I went to Egypt. So when I was there, I had the opportunity to work with the U.S. Army soldiers. I was there in the multinational force and work with them. It was a great honor because not only you share what you learn here in Colombia, also you gain the knowledge from them. The reason I want to join the U.S. military, on my childhood, when I was a kid, so I like to watch American movies like Rambo, Commando, Delta Force. And for me, during my childhood, my superheroes was the movie actors like Stallone, Chuck Norris. And I remember in 1999, when I was in the Colombian Army, the first time that I saw a U.S. advisor, it was in Tolemaida. And the first time that I saw the U.S. soldier over there in Tolemaida, for me, it was like a superhero. And now I'm doing the same role. He was there in Tolemaida advising, and right now I'm here in Colombia doing the same job, advising the Colombian Army. I started a new chapter in the United States because I think God was leading me to a new chapter of my new life. Because for me, United States is a land of good opportunities, not only for me, but also for my family. When I joined the U.S. Army was one of the happiest moments of my life. So my transition from the Colombian Army to the U.S. Army, it was challenging. But the hardest part for me was to learn English, because it is not the same to learn English as a child than learn English as an adult. I joined the military in 2010. I joined first SFAB back in 2021. I'm the communication advisor for BAT 150. So this is my first employment here in Colombia. I got here in March. So I like being the communications advisor because we deal with technology. And I think technology is something that you have to know, because technology is changing every day. Because on technology, you have to be on top of things. And thanks to the U.S. Army, I have a lot of knowledge about technology. So because of the training that I had on all my years in the Army, by including the training that I have on first SFAB, so every time when I advising a counterpart here in Colombia, so every time when they ask me a question or something about communication, so I already had the knowledge and I already had the answer for them. Like one of the good things coming here to Colombia as an advisor is that I know the Colombian Army past and now present. I have seen like the progress that the Colombian Army has been developed since I was in the military. I think the Colombian Army has been become more professional, and this is because of the U.S. Army. Sometimes I see like the same things that I seen in the U.S. Army is happening here in Colombia, and this is because of the advisors that has been coming here and like teaching the Colombian Army all the time. So the reason that I decided to join the SFAB is to, I was trying to do like something different outside of the regular army. On SFAB, they trust you that you have the ability to complete the mission. So the most important thing to be an advisor is like the teamwork that you have in the organization. Based on that teamwork, based on the training that you get over there, because the training that you get on one SFAB is not the same training that you get like someone else. That training is unique. You get a lot of knowledge. So I was impressed when I went to one SFAB, like all the training that I was getting. At the beginning, I was so confused because I was trying to learn, I was trying to catch everything so fast that it was challenging at the beginning. On one SFAB, you have the opportunity to attend different trainings. It doesn't matter if that training is not based on your emotion. You're gonna have many challenges, but if you wanna do something, just do it. Don't focus on yourself. Focus on your family. Focus on your neighbors. Focus on your community. Focus on your country. You're in the military, so focus on your soldiers. Focus on your leaders. And also, if you see a leader or a soldier struggling, just help them, because this life is not about finishing first. This life is about finishing together.